Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. Did you watch episode 2? Here's our reactions. Let's talk about it.
Mother-in-law from Phil.
It's a form of betrayal.
You've been served.
The hell? Hold on, player. What's this about?
Just doing my job, man. I'm just doing my job.
We recognize that being served is a sensitive matter. Please be advised that the individuals shown in the serving footage have agreed to allow their experience to be used for this program. They were offered monetary compensation in exchange for their consent. This compensation was offered after the serving took place, and their consent was obtained prior to airing.
Please tell me we have a light day today.
Well, maybe. I have a consultation for divorce, except it's a mother-in-law from hell.
Oh, wonderful.
So your favorite?
Yeah, right up my alley.
Yeah, so I think it should be easy. Just the details are kind of weird.
Okay, well, I want to be surprised.
Yeah, but
Okay.
nonetheless, we'll get her ready for you.
Okay.
Before that, I guess we can go grab lunch real quick.
All right, can we order that pizza that you like from downtown?
Yes.
Let's go. I have a lot of experience dealing with mother-in-laws or just people's family in general playing a part in ruining the marriage, right? We're very lucky that we both get along great with our mother-in-laws.
Absolutely.
But it is a very common thing, So I won't say don't marry somebody if you don't get along with their family, but you just have to be marrying somebody who's gonna put you first before their family.
Marriage first.
That's right.
All right, let's go.
Good afternoon, Kelly.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How
Thank
are
you for coming out in this weather.
I had to. I have no choice.
Okay. Well, I must apologize. I usually give people pralines when they get in, but I didn't make any last night. So the next time you stop by, hopefully there's a next time, then I'll have one for you.
I don't know. There might be.
Okay. Well, let's just jump right on into it. I don't want to waste any of your time. What is going on?
Lauren, this is the shock of your life. I promise you.
I've heard it all, but shock me.
So my mother-in-law is a mother-in-law from hell. She has had it out for me from day one. And honestly, the first time that she had it out for me, she invited my husband's high school sweetheart to our wedding. Where did they do that
She
at?
disrespectful.
Very. And
Woo! First, I want to start off by saying I'm really glad that she's just jumping right in and being open in the beginning of her consultation, because everyone always, not everyone, but a lot of times people just feel so shamed about what's going on in their life. And you have to remember that attorneys here are the worst of the worst. I promise you, your situation is not the worst. Just like when you go to the doctor, you might be ashamed to say something. Trust me, they've seen worse, they've heard worse. So the best thing is to just be honest and jump right on it, and that's what she did. But that lady inviting the ex to the wedding, the high school sweetheart, that's almost as bad as wearing white on her wedding day. I don't know what's worse, wearing white on her wedding day or inviting the high school sweetheart.
Well, I'm a guy.
You don't care about the white.
Yeah,
We care about the white.
But inviting the high school sweetheart to the wedding, yeah, that's no bueno.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. I mean, you stirring up stuff just already. You trying to stir some stuff up.
But you know, this really is a problem with parents still seeing their children as children, their adult children as children. Because I don't see either one of our parents disrespecting us like that as adults. You know, like, not saying it's okay to disrespect your kids, but where was she getting her right mind that she could do that to her adult child? The fact, I know why, because there's no consequences. He's still running around pretending to be her baby boy.
Yeah, trying to set his life up for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
See, you gotta leave and cleave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta let your parents know if you have that issue. Everybody's parents don't have those issues.
But that's on the parent though doing that. I mean, it's not like he invited her. You know what I mean?
But the mama did it because she knew she would get away with it. Think about it. Just think about it.
True.
Even though I love your mama, your mama love me, your mama wouldn't play with you like that. Let's say your mama couldn't stand me. she wouldn't play with you like that because she loves and respects her son's decision.
Right.
There's a respect level that has to happen when your child becomes an adult. If your parent doesn't respect you as an adult, this is the type of foolishness that you will see.
But I mean, I feel like some parents still would probably they think about themselves before their kids sometimes too. So that could be a thing. You know,
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, I want to do X, Y, and Z, so I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z regardless of my kid too, or my child, or his feelings. I know what's best.
I think that if you create consequences when it's two adults now, right? Nobody a child in the room. I feel like even as you somebody's child, I'm somebody's child. I feel like if your parent felt that there were consequences for disrespecting your spouse, they would think twice because they wouldn't want certain privileges revoked. Do you not want to see us on the holidays? No Thanksgivings, no Christmases. You not around your grandkids because we not letting you in our lives. I feel like if there's consequences, those adult parents
Some people
can behave.
It's a lot of different people out here, though. It's a
You
lot
right.
of different people out here.
Y'all let us know in the comments. And it's so early in the episode, we got to move on. But
Let's just move on.
let me know what y'all think.
You know, I let that slide because, you know, got to give people second chances. And the next time, exactly. So the next time they tried me, I found out that my husband, he didn't get salary cuts from work. He actually was paying his mother's mortgage for about 6 months without letting me know.
Oh.
And that was the reason why I took on the role of being the provider in the house. Because I thought, you know, he's struggling. Let me be that woman for him. Let me be a strong woman.
Yeah.
And he's lying the whole time.
Okay.
Like, that is so disrespectful.
Oh, very disrespectful.
Well, what we gonna do about these two? So not only is this lady disrespecting your wife and bringing your ex, your high school sweetheart, to the wedding, the husband is taking money out of their household and paying his mama's mortgage?
That's insane.
I want to talk morally how this is wrong first, and then we'll get into how this is legally a problem. Morally, do you think there's ever a time to spend large sums of money on something outside of your household without telling your spouse? Like, is there ever an appropriate time?
I mean, sometimes you kind of gotta help your family out, but I don't think that. I mean, a lot of times you should be just open and honest about what you're kind of doing if you're talking about large sums of money. But sometimes you do little things here and there for your family.
But he paying her bills.
Yeah, the situation is ridiculous. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the thing is, we've all, had people fall on hard times. You might have been in a situation, you fell on hard times and you needed help from somebody else. That is not the problem. The problem is how you go about doing it. Right. That should have been an easy conversation. Let's say if the mama had a situation, had surgery, or had a health problem, and, maybe she's not working right now. That's a conversation for him and his wife to have to help the mama out. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and the wife's mama needed some help, she would want her husband to be okay with it. It's the sneakiness.
And she said that she was paying the mortgage for her, right? Yeah.
He was paying the mortgage at his mama's house while the wife was paying the mortgage at their house because he lied and said his hours got cut at work.
Yeah.
So we dealing with a lie, another lie, another lie. So this lady's scraping her money together trying to hold the family down. Meanwhile, he just paying the mama mortgage.
Yeah, that's not good.
Now, legally, he gonna have an issue because in Texas, we have something that's called wasting community assets. This is a community property state. So his income does not belong to him. It belongs to the community. Same for her income. Her income doesn't belong to her. It belongs to the community. So when two people are married, imagine like this pot. And instead of food being in the pot, every time you get a paycheck, it goes into this community cloud, okay, called community assets, right? So that paycheck does not belong to him. It belongs to the community. So when you're wasting community assets in divorce court, the court can assess that you figuratively have to put that money back into the community pot when the money's divvied up. So let's just say $100,000 is supposed to be in the community estate, but you blew $40,000 or $50,000 on your mama's mortgage. That's $50,000 of wasted community assets. Mm-hmm. The court is not going to split the remaining $50,000. maybe 25,000, you 25,000 her. No. The court's gonna imagine that that whole 100 is there like it's supposed to be, and then make a determination on who gets what. So wasting community assets could be very dangerous. Watch out.
Yeah, watch out.
And of course, she's probably laughing in my face because she knows this big secret and I have no clue what's going on. So he's making me look stupid in front of her.
Okay, so it seems like your mother-in-law has been a problem for some time now.
Yes,
Okay.
she has.
So inviting the ex to your wedding.
Yes.
See, that's why you check people the first time.
Exactly.
And now your husband been paying bills at the mama's house?
Yes.
Is she disabled?
No, she's not disabled. She doesn't have any issues going to work. Like, I don't know why he decided to take this on and not tell me.
Okay, so instead he took money out of your household. Okay, and
Exactly.
she's an able-bodied woman.
Able-bodied.
All right, and hid it from you.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the straw that broke the camel's back, or is there more? You don't need much more.
Unfortunately, there's more, Lauren.
Okay,
So-
go ahead.
So this is where I draw the line. So she has been claiming that my son, Jaden, is illegitimate because he has autism. And her claim is...
I didn't hear you clearly. Come again?
Yeah. So she claims my son, Jaden, is illegitimate because he has autism.
She said that to you?
Yes, she did.
I need to know exactly what she said to you. Exactly what she said. I'm speechless.
Yeah, me too.
I've heard a lot of craziness as a family law attorney. This is top 3. Just so evil. You know, like obviously she doesn't like her daughter-in-law, but to now turn her rage onto this child, I have no words.
I mean, she pretty much disowned the child.
Yeah.
That ain't a part of us.
Now, is the husband wrong if now he wants a DNA test because the child has autism, which we know is no fault to either parent, it's not hereditary. I don't know what to say. Is he wrong for listening to his mom and potentially wanting a DNA test because this child has autism?
Y'all answer that.
Yeah. Help us out in the comments because I'm done.
So she basically said that Jaden couldn't be his because autism doesn't run in their family.
Oh yeah. We gotta do something about this mama. I'm more mad at her than your husband at this point.
Well, I am mad at my husband too because he never stands up for me.
So is he asking for a DNA test? Is he denying the child?
No, he's never had any reason to doubt the paternity of Jaden. But he
He's
also
letting his mom run
isn't.
amok?
Yeah, he's also not saying that, you know what, Mom, like, this
Stop.
is enough.
Do you-
Stop.
Do you have any questions until I get into my spiel? Because I want to get it all out once you've gotten yours all out. Is there anything else? You have any questions for me?
Well, of course, you know, this is going to be my first divorce. So I want to know, if I go through with this, am I going to end up with the house? Are we going to have to look for another place? Like, what is going to be the outcome of this process?
It depends. First and foremost. And this is the unfortunate reality when you're thinking about going through a divorce. It disrupts your life. It disrupts your household. So when I asked her, is she able to afford the house without him? I knew that she was paying the mortgage, but it's bigger than that. If the home is in both of you guys' name, I mean, the mortgage is in both of you guys' name. It's not just so easy to just say, hey, I can afford the note or the mortgage. Well, if you're going to win the house in the divorce and you're going to keep the house, he's not going to want to be attached to that debt. So it's bigger. Can you afford just the number? Can you afford to refinance it and take it out of his name and put it back in yours? Refinancing sometimes isn't the easiest thing to do. You have to have the credit for it. You have to be approved for the house on your own. So sometimes it's a little bit bigger than just can you afford the monthly mortgage. So it's a hard thing to go through.
Because of the mother-in-law.
Because of the mother-in-law. Now, some lenders make things a little bit easier when you're going through a divorce, but every lender is different. But that's when people ask me for things like, hey, Lauren, I want the house, or hey, Lauren, I want this and that. Can you afford to do everything that comes with awarding it to you? And sometimes that's refinancing. Even when it comes down to cars. If the car note is in both of you guys' name and you want your car, I'm sure he don't want to be attached to your debt.
Right.
Can you refinance that car note out of both of you guys' name into your own? And sometimes you might have the income, but not have the credit score. Divorces, it's a lot of layers. It can disrupt your life for sure. Can you afford the home without your husband?
Well, I'm the sole provider right now, so I feel like I can.
Okay. Well, this is a community property state, unfortunately. But there's plenty of ways that we could probably get to the end of the road. I mean, if you two are more interested in maybe settling, he might accept you keeping the home, or he might let you keep the home and want some equity out of it. But ultimately, if you two are at an impasse, the court would probably tell you to settle it and split the proceeds, some type of division. Texas law does not say it has to be split 50-50. So we can get really creative on who's going to take a bigger piece of the pie. But it would be in his best interest to give you the house.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
It would be in his best interest. Really quickly, I want to touch on when I was explaining to her the different ways that we could go about figuring this house thing out. Number one, obviously settling, right? The attorneys would negotiate back and forth, see if we're able to reach an agreement. I don't like to do those type of agreements in divorces only because they're considered informal and they are revocable. So when the two attorneys come to an agreement, one spouse can change their mind, agreement ruined. I like to do formal settlements. So if you are going to settle, I like to go to mediation. That is an irrevocable agreement. So after mediation, it don't matter if somebody changed their mind or not. The judge has to sign a divorce decree that matches that agreement. There are a couple exceptions, but they're extremely, extremely rare. And then, of course, if that doesn't work, you have a trial. And most people don't want the financial burden of going to trial and the time it takes to get to trial. You're going to be going through litigation for a year or two if you decide to go the trial route. So most people don't want to do that. When I say it was in the best interest for him to give her the house, because this can get ugly for him. So he probably wants to play nice, because I can subpoena his mom, make her testify to all the community funds that she's been spending. Don't let me find fraud. I'll tie her up into all of that too. So that's what I'm saying. You might want to play nice and just give a little to get a lot, because this could get quite ugly in a nasty road.
I believe it.
Because I will drag him and his mama all through the courtroom.
Please
So
do.
If he wants to
Please
if he wants to keep his mom out of my sight, he needs to acquiesce to some of the things we're asking for.
And I'm not trying to be shady or nothing, but this is
Oh,
probably
no,
why
we're
she
being
can't
shady.
keep a man.
When she said that about your child, this gloves are off.
Yeah.
Gloves are off. So mama, to hell with her,
Mm-hmm.
and we gonna handle her.
Period.
I'm gonna subpoena her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna subpoena her. She wants trouble, we're gonna bring trouble. So the process will be, we'll file for divorce. We'll need to get your husband served.
Okay.
Do you have any idea where you want him served?
For all my pain and suffering, I want to serve him at his job live on air.
Live on air? Where does he work?
At a radio station.
I love it. What times is he on the air?
Probably about like 2:00.
2:00 at the radio station. Is it gonna be easy to access him, or you able to kind of like show us where we can go? Because I don't know if he's gonna be behind a locked door.
No, you'll probably just have to walk in front of all the cameras and
Get him served at work. Sounds
Yeah.
my kind of girl. I love it.
It's time to choose violence.
I'm with you. I'm the violence bringer. That was music to my ears. I was excited when she told me she wanted him served at work. Now I serve many people at their good paying jobs, but I have never served a radio host live on the air. That was exciting. Were you excited?
No, I didn't think I was gonna be serving somebody on air at work. So that's
First time for everything.
yeah. First time I was on air.
You wasn't looking forward to that?
Nah. Even though he was doing wrong, I wasn't trying to still go serve him at his job. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
I like a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, that wasn't the razzle dazzle I was trying to be in.
Confetti. I was really excited when she gave me the idea to serve him at the radio station. I've never done that before. Love doing new servicing. And I was hoping that I was going to be able to be in my car when it happened, but I was stuck in court. Okay, all right. I think we have a great plan here. We're going to file for divorce.
Okay.
Why not go after everything? Why not? Teach him a lesson.
I was trying to be nice, but since you said it.
Yeah, no, nice. No, not these two. If this was a different situation, then we could play nice. Not with him and his raggedy mama.
Okay.
Bring it to both of them. He can live with her after you take the house. They love each
know
other
that's
so
right.
much. Yeah, just send all his stuff there.
That's
Sounds
good.
like
That
that.
sounds good to me.
Sounds great to me. Well, I'll get everything filed. I will let you know when my process server is on the way to his job.
Okay.
In case you don't want to be listening again on the air. Okay, so you're in good hands. We'll take care of you.
Perfect.
Everything is transcribing our consultation. So if I have any questions, I'll just listen back. If not, I'll call you, fill in any blanks, and we'll take it from there.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad I came.
I'm so glad you came, because this is right up my... I think that's a brilliant place he can go when we take the house. Let him go to his mama house. They love each other. They get along. He can go right there. Obviously, she need a man. Go be her man.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Allie, I can't stand raggedy mother-in-laws.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Thank you for
so
coming.
much.
Yes, let me
Thank
walk you on out.
Okay.
Hey, babe.
Hi, honey. Are you busy?
A little bit. I'm about to get into a meeting right quick.
Well, I have another favor to ask.
Babe.
I know.
What's the favor?
I need you to serve someone, and it's going to be at a radio station.
Okay.
Can you help me out?
Yeah, I can help you out. Is it like urgent, like it needs to be done this week, or?
Probably so.
Okay, you know this week is busy.
I know. But I wouldn't be asking unless I really needed you.
Okay, babe. I'll get it taken care of.
Okay, I appreciate you, husband.
No problem, babe.
All right, see you at home.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So what honestly went through your mind when I called and asked you to serve him at work?
I'll be trying to serve people at work, and you talk about it was live on air. I think you said that during the phone call too, so that was... I already knew it was going to be a hectic situation again.
Do you think I'm always trying to get you caught up?
No, I just think the situations that, your clients call you about, and then you call me for the favor. I mean, that's, I'm just like, okay, well, I got to go make somebody's day bad, and...
We don't care about ruining nobody's day.
I mean, my day was already crazy enough from all the meetings, and then you just like, hey, babe, I need a favor.
I care about ruining your day, but...
Right, but now I got to go ruin somebody's day, because...
Part of the job.
They
Call me the
mama
day
and all
ruiner.
did something, so now I gotta. They call my wife, and now my wife calling me, and I don't know.
I mean, I can understand not wanting to go deal with foolishness after you get off of your work day.
Exactly.
But I mean, I can feel it. I can understand if that's how you feel about your own day, not because we care about ruining his day, because we don't.
No, it wasn't about him. It was about me and my day.
Okay, I can stand that.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin your day.
That's what I'm saying.
So now I need to hear all about it.
Well, when I got there, I mean, he was actually on air around 2 o'clock or something like that. I went there. He was actually in the middle of being on air.
Please go down. Enjoy the world-class food. Enjoy the atmosphere and have a good time. Like I said, this next hour is brought to you by Big Daddy's Ribs. Go on down and enjoy the atmosphere.
And then he stopped in the middle. I served him his paperwork, and I mean, it was pretty much crazy from there. Jordan Davis?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently your wife don't want to deal with you no more. You
Hey.
get served. This is why I can
Oh,
find you.
hell no, that's some bullshit, bro.
I'm a big fan though.
Nah.
Big fan.
No.
He started yelling, talking about, he's getting served at his job, and then started chasing me down the stairs and everything like
Chasing
that.
you?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Hold on, player. Hold on. What you mean divorce?
Hey man, I'm just doing my job, man.
Doing your job.
I'm just doing my
I'm
job.
doing my job. Where you going?
Now, what you cutting the cameras for? That's good stuff we want to see.
I mean, I just felt like it was gonna kind of ruin the video, to be honest.
Why?
Cause YouTube, man, YouTube be crazy.
We wanted to see the
I ain't
action.
trying to mess the channel up because this guy over here acting a fool.
Not him chasing you down the stairs.
Nah, I mean,
You gotta start going to do these surveys in your work clothes. You might have to, have some fighting clothes on.
something. Cause I mean, these people get crazier and crazier.
Talking about cut the camera. We want to see.
Oh my God, nothing happened after that. But I mean, he was.
We got to
pissed.
take your word for it.
I mean, you'll see. I mean, sure. I mean, if something had happened, my blazer would have been all crazy, wishy-washy, whatever. But I mean, he was pissed though. I can tell you that.
Good.
I mean, it got so crazy. I had to go ahead and cut everything with the camera crew and everything because I mean, I didn't know what to expect after that.
Oh my word.
Yeah. Hey, Barry. Yeah, I just served Jordan Davis on pocket. Oh, I mean, you served him at work, so it wasn't good, but I mean, he got the paperwork, so it's fine. You're right. No problem. I'm about to get up out of here, though. All right. All right, bye.
Well, why are you looking all annoyed calling me? You're supposed to have hearts in your eyes when you call your wife. Right?
Some of these favors, they be favoring it.
You got to do what you got to do for the greater good. Do you want him to be served all night? Like, not him. No. Bigger picture, full picture.
Like I said, I'm the one that got to do the serving, so it get kind of hectic. Crazy. I mean, I just felt like that got out of hand.
Well, I'll be chasing him for everything he has.
Yeah, you need to.
In the court.
Because that was crazy.
Well, I'm sorry. I really appreciate you. You know I appreciate you.
It's all good.
Nobody could serve him like you can, though, so I keep coming back.
Anything for my wife.
You know, when I got the call that she wanted to call off the divorce, of course I was like very shocked after all that mother-in-law had did and what he had done. But when she said that he had a pretty serious illness, I could understand not wanting to go through all of what a divorce would force you to go through while somebody's really sick. So I respect her decision, but I really was looking forward to getting him and his mama.
I mean, sometimes it don't be like that, you know.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. I wish them all nothing but the best, but I had plans for him.
I could have saved my little debut at the radio station.
For somebody else.
Somebody else. But it's all good. It's all good.
The next episode of Serving Scandalous.
You have a divorce confrontation. It's adultery.
Get the hell out of my office! Thank you guys for joining this reaction video to episode 2 of Serving Scandalous. It gets even crazier in episode 3. Now pins getting thrown at you.
Another day.
Good ducking skills.
You feel me?
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next one.